Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to Sondering Tarot. New here, hi, hello, and welcome. My name is Celeste, and this is your daily tarot reading for the 27th of June, 2024. We'll be using the Journey to Oz and Wonderland tarot. That will be listed in the description box down below, as always. So let's see what is happening for the day. Hopefully something new, but who knows. Alright, my lovelies, I am back. We have all your cards out on the table. We have 9 major arcanas. We have 1 synchronicity, 888 showing up for you that I noticed. Anyway, best part of your day, we start off with the High Priestess. The World in the reverse. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. The Six of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. There's actually quite a few good cards in here, so I really like this, because that means anything that we are currently working on, literally working on a thing in progress, it's almost like we're nearing this breakthrough moment, and it could be that we've actually might be using our own skills, our own abilities. It's that limitless potential we all carry, as your higher self would call it. Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Ten of Cups. So despite your anxieties, it's like you're either working on something new or you're nearing a breakthrough moment. And that's really great. Especially when you're tapping into potentials and you're using your intuition, you're able to guide yourself. It means that you'll find yourself on the right path. It's funny that I say that because they pointed out this card, because why? It has the yellow brick road on it. In other words, it'll be okay despite any doubts that you may have. You'll find a way that works and go with it. Indication usually that things are on the move. Now, the worst part of our day, we start off with the Queen of Wands, the Fool, the Ten of Swords in the reverse, and the Eight of Cups. Okay. You might actually end up overdoing it a bit. I mean, as great as it is to work on something, to focus on something, and throw yourself into work or into something new, sometimes we make choices that means we're not stepping away, we're not stepping back, we're not, it's like being up close and personal with something. We're so close that we don't see the bird's eye view because we've got tunnel vision. Or in this case, we're not stepping back and taking a break. We're not pausing. We're not resting properly. And of course, that can be dangerous for a lot of us, not only because we might miss some things, but at the same time, we'll end up approaching burnout at a point in the future. There's doing and then there's overdoing. And it's actually a very fine line between the two. Now, our obstacle, or how to get over the obstacle, we start out with the Witch, which is an additional card in this deck. The Four of Pentacles. The Chariot in the reverse. the King of Pentacles, Strength in the reverse, the Five of Swords, Temperance in the reverse, the Empath, which is also an additional card in this particular deck, the Devil, the Queen of Swords in the reverse, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Six of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Three of Cups in the reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. Feels like there's this need to say, hold on to your inner light. You know what you need to do or should do? Your higher self knows better. Your intuition knows better. But at the same time, doubt, confusion, not resting can lower your vibration. It can muddle things. So it's always best to rest, take breaks, keep yourself at a high vibration. Yeah, protect your inner light. Guard your frequency. And yes, sometimes that means you have to slow down. Literally have to slow down despite wanting progress. And that's physically doing things. So whatever you're working on, yes, sometimes you literally have to slow down. And remember to take care of yourself. So when you get that nudge of your intuition going, hey, you've got this kink in your neck. Maybe we should stretch a bit. Maybe we should pause and, try a different posture for a minute. Listen to that. Because it's going to be, yes, your gut, your intuition, your emotional body that's going to let you know that something's sapping your strength. That's an issue, an imbalance, a misalignment starting to show up and happen for you. So you can address it, because that's going to create a burden for you. Despite any responsibilities you feel, it's going to create a burden. And it's going to be one that involves stress or hardship on the body, stress on the mind. Because let's face it, if we're burning the midnight oil and we're forcing ourselves to stay awake to get things done, that takes a toll on the mind, especially when you're not sleeping properly. Just like if you're working so hard you forget to eat. Eventually your blood sugar will drop. Things like that. Don't cause a burden on yourself unintentionally. Things aren't always there as they appear. Sometimes, like I said, you get tunnel vision, you get to working, you get busy, and some things are outside your field of focus, concentration, and vision. Why? Because things are moving along so quickly that you may not pay attention to that. The need to actually physically stop. Especially when all you want to do is keep on going. It's like you trying to be the Energizer Bunny that wants to keep on going and going and going. But you might come across a moment where you gotta rest. You gotta stop. You gotta pause. You know, you have to go to the bathroom. You have to eat. You have to sleep. You have to, you know, work out that kink in your neck, as I said. You can't be Thomas the Train, you know, chugging along going, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, every second of the day. Because here's you wanting to persist, to carry on doing things that are, you know, you think is going to bring you success when all it is really maybe physically harming you in some aspect. Literally physically harming you. Remember that whole burden thing I mentioned? Yeah. Rest. Take breaks. Take care of yourself, your vibration, your frequency, your light. And yes, that does mean your physical body as well. You are a soul and a vessel. So you, as a, you know, 5% of soul that's in a meat suit, a body, a vessel, has some obligations to the vessel. You have to take care of it. And that's something you have to learn your limits on. Really, because there's detriments to when you're not learning where your limits are. That is a work in progress while you're working on other things. Okay, so we're touching on a couple things here because we do have temperance on the table. Unfortunately, it's in the reverse. Don't misalign yourself. Don't overburden yourself to where you're getting a whole bunch of stuff done in one aspect, but you're throwing yourself out of alignment just to accomplish it. It's like those that are workaholics to the point where they're so obsessed with working that they pound out 100 hours per week of work and then wonder why they have no free time, number one. 2, they have no life. And 3, they are an insomniac. And it's because they don't take care of everything in balance. They're all work, all go. And they're highly focused on that, but taking care of themselves and other areas falls to the wayside. And that's where they get out of sync. Okay, so we need balance overall. Well-rounded, there you go. We need to learn to be well-rounded. Now, does that mean that you need to be lazy? You know, be a little doughy in the middle? Go squish, squish? No. Well-rounded does not mean having a beer belly or anything of that nature. It just means sharp points cut, and being well-rounded helps us roll and bounce better. We are all stick. We are all business. We eventually fall over. We don't bounce. We just go face down in the beat dip. And that's not what we want to do. We want to actually have downtime and bounce right back up and get right back to it without feeling drained. This is where this card comes in. It's the most important card on the table. Guarding our light, guarding our vibration. And yes, your vibration is also tied to taking care of your vessel, your body. So yeah, as much as you are very much tapping into limitless potential sometimes, don't forget, while you're working, to listen to your gut and intuition along the way. It's great when it leads to things that help with work, but it's also going to tell you things not to do. Heed it, especially when it comes to resting, taking care of your body. Alright, and I did add up all your cards, by the way. Everything here adds up to 219, which all reduces to 3 numerology, which is communication and new beginnings. It's great to start on new things, and it's great to start new cycles. You know, that breakthrough moment I mentioned before. Yes, that is possible. That's a potential. It's showing up. But at the same time, communication. Pay attention to what your body is telling you. Do you need rest? Do you need food? Do you need sleep? Do you just need to step away for 15 minutes and focus on something else? That way, your mind has a reset. What's your gut and intuition telling you? It's not just the things to do, it's the things not to do as well. Alright, and for those of you that do like the astrology, Moon in Pisces conjunct Saturn in Pisces, one of your goals can be more important to you. You can work on making strides and hitting a new height. That's that breakthrough moment that I was talking about. And at the same time, don't let this be so important and so overwhelming that your health falls to the wayside, that your self-care falls to the wayside, that maintaining your light and vibration falls to the wayside. Don't fall out of sync in a different area just because you're excelling in one direction. Remember, we are spherical. And they're pointing at the little golden halo around Dorothy here. So, well-rounded. Alright, my loves, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. And if this resonates for you, by all means, give me a big thumbs up. If it doesn't, that's alright. It's okay. It's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.